This is video 2 of Making Your House a Home, and I'm Tabitha Yount with Elegant Homes and Interiors, and welcome. I'm super excited that you're back here with me today, talking about my wonderful thing that I love talking about with everyone is decorating. And I really wanted to recap of what we talked about yesterday is my journey of how I come to knowing that decorating was my passion and something that I could talk about for days and days and days. But we don't have days and days and days to talk about it here. So I'm going to tell you that decorating is one of these things that people have asked me, how do you hire you to do the things that you do? And if you follow me anytime on this page, you know that I can sit here and post beautiful pictures and do all the things, but how do you incorporate that? I have women and men that ask me all the time, how do you incorporate that and how do I get those into my own home? And over the years, I've realized that, decorating their homes, I have interior design services, and that's been wonderful and it's been very helpful. But over those years, I've realized that women and men, even after I decorate their homes, and I go in and I put the mantles in and I decorate them beautifully, and I decorate all of their tabletops and anything that I do. If I'm just decorating simply just a bookcase or whatever it may be, once I'm gone, and that is theirs, and that journey is theirs. And so they're like, how do I freshen things up? How do I get things to look completely different? So I've realized that there's a need for somebody, and for most of you guys, a need just to see a Q&A, basically, just to be able to ask me different questions. And hey, Tabitha, what about this? And what do you think about that? And I think that there's such a need for that. And even with me being, I really consider myself a seasoned decorator at this point in this journey, for sure. And even with myself, I have girlfriends and friends and assistants that has helped me for years that I bounce ideas off of. And I think that's super important when you're decorating your home and making these expensive choices and doing all the things, that you just have somebody to bounce those ideas off of. And so over the years, I've realized that there's been such a need, especially with this Facebook journey that I have had and this platform being growing so much, that people would ask me so many questions. And sometimes it's just one-ended questions, and that's one, and they're done, and they've gotten their answer. Not necessarily needing to hire me for a full day of renovations or a full day of decorating. They're really wanting to have those questions answered. And so that's why I think that we came up with either interior design services or the elegant community. And I think that has been really, really important to understand, because on my Facebook page, it's just one-ended. I just basically post the pictures, I describe what I do, and that's just one-ended way. It's just me talking and telling you. Where I think most people want more interaction, where they be able to tell me, hey, what's going on with this bookcase? What's wrong with it? What am I doing wrong here? And over the years, I've realized there's such a need for that. So I thought that, instead of somebody just hiring me every day, just ask me that one question or maybe those couple of questions, where could I find that? And so that's where the elegant community come in, and where can they do that? And where can they have that community where they can ask me all different types of questions wherever they're at in their journey of decorating. So I've realized there's two different types of decorating, and that's where it's at. And another thing is that decorating doesn't necessarily have to be so expensive, because when you hire an interior designer or a decorator or whoever you're wanting to help you with your space, somebody even like me, it does cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. Where can you have an in-between? Where can we get those people that are in that gray area that just really want some of their questions to be answered in a fun, friendly atmosphere? Where there's no judgment, for sure. And that's one of the things that I've noticed, there's such a need for that. And I've also noticed that, there's things in that journey since I've had this opportunity to have this. There's just some things that are just so inexpensive. Doesn't cost you a dime to do. One of the things is, how your picture placement is. I think the number one thing that people get wrong, and I go into the houses that I go into, is that they put their pictures up way too high. They place those pictures way too high, and that doesn't cost you anything. I can give you tips and tricks how to do those and how to lower those pictures, and all it takes is you just to basically get your hammer and nails out and lower those pictures. I can give you guidelines and tips how to do that. And that doesn't cost you anything. You could do that today. So that's one thing. That's just one of many things. Another thing is your rug size. I mean, I really see this over and over and over, is the rug size being off in people's space. Another thing is bookshelves. People could take their stuff off their bookshelves, and I can show them how to put those back in the right way. There's so many things. I honestly could go on for hours and hours and hours of telling you how to do these things, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So with that being said, I know that I could talk hours for this, and I know you don't have hours. So with that being said, I really want to take this journey with you and let you know more and more about what we offer and how we offer it and all the things, guys. Listen, the Elegant community is awesome, and it's in a way for you to be able to have two-ended. It's not just one way for me telling you what to do and you just implement it and hoping it's right. The next step with that is that you get to come in and talk to me, and I think that that's an awesome trip, an awesome thing to be able to do, is to be able to come in and say what you're needing and me be able to tell you what is missing in that. So stay tuned for the next video, and we're going to talk more about how you can get in there and what is the next step to do in this. But what I need from you tonight is to leave your email down below so that you'll get notified of the next video. And if you do that, I'm going to give you some free advice down there. I'm going to show you the tips of how to hang your pictures tonight. So you don't want to miss out on that, guys. So once again, I'm going to give you some free advice when you leave your email below. So go in there and do that, and I will see you tomorrow on the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.